things first, I want to say sorry that the camera stabilization sucks. I can't fix it on this camera at all. So I'm really, really sorry. I will get a new camera soon, hopefully. And also, I hope that you guys liked today's video. It's like a little test drive for me, because originally I wanted to do a tapping video, but when I was having a shower, I cut my nail really badly, and so I can't put my fake nails on. I wanted to use the tap things, so I'm not going to be doing a tapping video today. I'm going to be trying out something new, which is reading with you guys. I hope that you like it. The story I've chosen to read is one that I really, really enjoy. It's one of my favorite Studio Ghibli films, other than Howl's Moving Castle, which I'm going to try and get a hold of to read with you guys. But it is what you've seen before, to be honest. My Neighbor Totoro novel. If you're wondering what happens to the lighting, by the way, it's the sun. The sun is my lighting effect, so when it goes behind the sun, when it goes behind the clouds, it goes really dark. As you can see, it's getting sunny again. Yay! Anyway, so I'm going to be reading My Neighbor Totoro for you guys. Just doing a little quick reading session to help you relax and fall asleep too. My nails are really short, so tapping isn't very easy way to happy-go-lucky forest. Uncle Fujima was planted next to him in the driver's seat. He gripped the steering wheel with both hands, stared straight ahead, and chimed in, "Onward!" Satsuki leaned out from the flatbed behind the cab. Her face was shining. "Daddy, here's some caramel for you and Uncle." She gave them 2 pieces of caramel wrapped in paper. Oh, that's very thoughtful. The three-wheeler putted merrily along in the sunshine, along the blue dome of the sky, past fields of wheat like an ocean of green that stretched far as the eye could see. Put, rattle, bang, bang, bump, skip, bump. The truck was jolting and swaying so much, Satsuki was afraid her caramel would leap out of her mouth. "Uncle Fujima? How you doing back there?" he yelled over the noise of the engine. How far? Sorry, everything's shaky." "The country's a road for you." How much further is it?" Tatsu laughed. "Better hold on unless you want to fall out." I'm fine." About 15 minutes into the bus stop by the house," said Uncle. Tatsu wiped the dust off of his spectacles with the towel of his shirt. "That means we should be there in about 20 minutes. Yay!" Satsuki cheered. She ducked down under the writing desk with her little sister May, was on the floor of the truck. Tatsu and Uncle started singing again. "May and May, onwards!" Tatsu and Uncle Fujima were archaeologists who had been close friends since high school. They invited each other to digs and even wrote reports together. Whenever the family was of one and needs help, the other would pitch in. Yatsuko, Satsuki and May's mother had contracted tuberculosis a year ago. Now she was at the sanatorium at Shiochikiyama. When the time came for her to go, Uncle Fujima took the girls there himself. Now the rest of the family was moving to a new house. Things were going to be better, and Satsuki was very happy. The doctor said that soon Yatsuko could leave the sanatorium and get better at home. So they were moving to Matsugo, a village that was much closer to the hospital. Satsuki was so happy she was fit to burst, and as always, Uncle Fujima came along to lend a hand. He wasn't a very good singer though. All the way, all he could say was, "Onward, onward." He was famous for his terrible singing. Saturday morning, in the month of May, summer was just around the corner. The sky was so blue and so big. The road was lumpy and bumpy, and it kept going on and on. The breeze caressed the wheat, and the sun flashed off the rippling stalks, gold and green. The three-wheeler piled high with all their furniture, banging and bumping along the roads where the wind blew playfully. May and May, onward! In Japanese, Satsuki was the old name for the month of May. Riding along, onward! May was 4 years old. Her father had named her after the month of May too. May and May were moving to their new home in May. We're on our way to happy-go-lucky forest. Onwards! Onward, cried May, as she worked to peel the wrapper off a piece of caramel. The legwell under Tatsuko's writing desk was more than big enough for her to ride in. It didn't matter whether the three-wheeler jumped up and down or side to side. She was just fine. Satsuki had carefully piled pillows and cushions around her. Sounds cozy. This made things even more comfortable. I'll do it for you, May. Give me the caramel, Satsuki said. I'm okay. You can't unwrap it yourself. I'm okay. It's too shaky back here. I'm okay, May said. Everything is okay. She put the caramel in her mouth with the paper still stuck to it and chewed it. I bet that tastes awful, Satsuki said. I'm okay. It tastes good. Little May was quite thin. One would almost have thought she wasn't getting enough to eat. Her fine hair was gathered in pigtails to either side and stuck out behind her ears, making her look like she was all head. Her eyes were serious and smaller than her sister's. Her nose was round and her baby teeth were gappy, not like Satsuki's straight white teeth. But in a mysterious way, she looked adorable. When she smiled, her cheeks would dimple and her dark, shining eyes would look at you steadily. I could have got that paper off for you, May. Everything is okie dokie. Two sisters, Satsuki and May. Their mother had been in hospital for a whole year. Satsuki was 7 years old. Satsuki was 7 years older than May. She loved to read, and she could run faster than anyone in school. Everybody agreed that when she came in to fight, Satsuki Kusakabo could hold her own against any kid in the neighborhood. I can take the paper off the caramel myself. I'm a big girl now. Though she was only 4, May was determined to be just as independent as her big sister. Oh no! Satsuki yelled. Hide, May! Keep your head down! A startled May shrank back under her desk. What happened? What's wrong? A policeman. Police! May squeaked, her eyes shut. Pop, 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 bang, bang, goes the car. Satsuki! May whispered. She couldn't bear the suspense. Shh! If he catches us, will we go to jail? Be quiet. Pop, pop, pong, pong, pop, pop, goes the car. The three-wheeler kept burpling its lazy song without slowing down at all. Please, God, May whispered. Please, Daddy. Please, Mummy. Satsuki, help me. Don't let them put me in jail. Satsuki laughed. Oh, this is silly. I wound myself up there for a second. She leaned out of the truck and started waving. Now it was May's turn. Satsuki, hide! Look, May, it's just a postman. The postman was riding slowly along the bicycle, waved as they passed, and he waved as they passed. Satsuki and May both looked at each other and laughed. They drove under the desk and tumbled about in the pillows and cushions, laughing and giggling. May leaned out of the side of the truck. Look, a cemetery! Where? Oh, May, look at that! A big crow! All of a sudden, May looked very serious again. Satsuki, if they're police, she gulped nervously. Do we have to go to jail? I don't know. We'd have to pay some money, probably. The pile of furniture and the household things in the back of the truck would be enough to get them fined. That's what Aunt Kikyo? That's what Aunt Kikyo had said to Tatsu before they left. anyone could see that the three-wheeler was overloaded. "It'll get the job done." "It'll get the job done," Tatsuko had said with a laugh. He told Aunt Kikyo that this would save them money moving all their things. The big chests of drawers, all the bedding, and Tatsuko's writing desk. And the chair, the kitchen cupboard and the round dining table, the bicycle, a big bench, the pots, the kettle, the rice bin, the umbrellas, and the wash bin for washing dishes, and the washboard for washing clothes, and 100 of books, and boxes of reports and papers and Tatsuko's archaeological tools. He had taken the broken old clay pots, pieces of rock that he had dug up, and stored them at the university. But everything else was piled in the back of the truck, and the 2 little girls were to ride in the back as well, though that wasn't allowed. "I think we'll be fine." Early this morning, as they carried their things out of the big Terashima house and loaded them onto the cargo bed of the blue three-wheeler, Tatsuko and Uncle Fujima kept surveying their work and repeating, "I think we'll be fine." The little three-wheeler was a sight to behold. As the 2 friends tied down the mountain of furniture with rope, Grandmother Terashima had clapped her hands and said, "It looks like a big pomegranate about to burst." Yakuso had grown up in the rambling old Terashima house near the heart of Tokyo, with the huge cherry tree rising above the black cupboard fence. Satsuki and Mei lived with their parents on the 2nd floor. 10 years for Satsuki, 4 years for Mei. Now they were headed for Matsugo. No longer would they be surrounded by relatives. Satsuki and Mei were eager to be off and thrilled to ride in the back of the truck. "I think you'll be fine," Uncle Fujima said. "Hop on board. There's no room in the front." "They'll be fine," said Tatsuo. Aunt Tokyo had always had a sharp tongue, but today was worse than usual because she was worried. "I can't believe you're letting them ride back there," she snapped at Tatsuo. "If the police see you, they'll haul you in and give you a fine. Now listen, you 2. She turned to Mei and Satsuki. "Don't hang out of the side gawking. If you want to stay out of jail, keep out of sight. You hear?" Satsuki was on pins and needles, so Aunt Yukio was insisted that they take the train. As she and Mei climbed into the truck and under her desk, her heart was pounding. But she had nothing to fear. Tatsuko taught at the university and wrote long reports, full of words, as Satsuki put it. But compared to Aunt Kikyo, he was very quiet. "They'll be fine," he said. Again. And with another "they'll be fine" from Uncle Fujima, the truck pulled out of the yard with Satsuki and Mei in the back. Rattle, rattle, tap, tap, bang, bang, putter, putter. When Yatsuko had first gotten sick, Aunt Kikyo had told their father, "If you were a little more careful, your wife wouldn't have been in hospital now." That is so stupid, thought Satsuki. Who had overheard? Daddy loves us and cares about us. Mummy got TB because she got the TB bug. That's all. It wasn't Daddy's fault. I don't like you, Aunt Kikyo, so there. Satsuki looked back down the road. Her aunt was somewhere under the endless blue sky. She stuck her tongue out as far as she could, and then threw back her head and laughed. "Ha ha, big trees. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful trees." And that's going to be where we stop in this story for today. I hope that you guys